Welcome to Milan-Puskar Stadium in Morgantown, West Virginia. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. It's the Pittsburgh Panthers against the West Virginia Mountaineers. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. We'll see how the weather affects this game. And the Mountaineers will kick this deep to begin the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Panthers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. In this rivalry game, the coach told us, hey, the past doesn't matter. It's about today. But, Joel, these players are well aware they came up short the last meeting.
To that point, Chris, trust me, for the players, the past matters, and they want to rewrite the history and create a legacy for themselves moving forward. Remember, as players in this program, you're going to be remembered based on what happens in this game, and that's why they've got to go out there and play their best football.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Nice grab. It's Hicks. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it, and that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The shotgun handoff here. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Panthers look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. Five-yard pickup on 1st down. Sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle. He gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion. Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of this opening drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
This offense is clearly in rhythm, no matter what they're trying to do. Pass the football, run the football. They're doing it well. And now another first down. The line is doing a great job. The quarterback is seeing the field. This is such a good drive right now, and you just got to put it in the end zone. Boy, this makes life on the quarterback very easy. When the offensive line is winning the line of scrimmage, you're just handing the football off, 2 straight first downs, running the football. That is easy stuff, and this quarterback doesn't have to do anything.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here. Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense out there for their first possession. Looking for some space. It's Cook. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards. And
he's got space. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. QB bootlegs here. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Time for one more play here in the quarter. To the air, it's Hawkins. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. It's Pittsburgh with the lead here, Joel. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. A play action looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete. The Mountaineers will bring their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. On the run, it's Turner. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
That's good execution by this wide receiver. As a quarterback, I would tell all those guys all the time, once you hook up in a curl, keep working back to the quarterback. The only way that that's going to be incomplete is if the wide receiver stops and the defender can then close and bat the ball away.
Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here comes the rush. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
Oh, and he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. The offense is set up with excellent field position. From the shotgun, handoff inside. First down, looking for more now. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Too much speed for the defense. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, as he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Panthers offense back out there now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He's to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Looking for a gap. It's Turner. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the catch. It's Hicks. Open field ahead. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain.
Completed on the out route. Tackled on the play at the 10-yard line. First down for the offense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown. Hit. Great connection there for 6 points.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air, it's Hawkins. The receiver makes the catch.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now, 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Now the Mountaineers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
Chris, you know I love these type of throws from quarterbacks. They stand in there with great courage. He knows he's about to get hit, and yet look at the throw. He's able to get a nice big gain. These are the types of plays that really allow you to be a great leader for your teammates because they look at you and they know you're willing to do whatever it takes.
Timeout called here by West Virginia, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
What an outstanding job by the defense. The route was timed perfectly. It was a good throw, but it's just better defense to prevent the touchdown. Now this offense has got to go back to the drawing board.
Not able to connect, incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone.
Well, they're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready because this is clearly go-for-it range on fourth down.
And now the Mountaineers will spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He'll set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half.
No backyard is safe when the Panthers and Mountaineers get together, and that's the case again today. As we take a look at some of the key stats so far, the yardage numbers and the turnover battle, it's probably safe to say the team that wins those categories is going to be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between West Virginia and Pittsburgh plays out.
Will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day.
He's got a crease. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, West Virginia. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, this is why he's one of the best players in the country, is he's so productive. Now his second rushing touchdown of the game, and this defense is going to have to start doing something. As they go over the sideline and start viewing the film on those tablets, they've got to understand where this running back is at all times. He has to be priority number one.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful...
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Quick throw to his receiver, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Let's a fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
This offense building into third down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Knight. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down. Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Slowly run on 1st down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on 1st down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. 3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
It is really tough to defend an offense that is playing this well. Their timing and spacing has been exquisite. The quarterback is seeing the defense really well, and here he threads the needle for a touchdown in the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a nice gain, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Catch made in space. Look out. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the back gets the football. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Mountaineers bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. It's a shotgun run call. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
They'll play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Hicks. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Important yardage needed on third down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Can he make it to the marker? That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Third down and inches. Who is going to win this battle in the trenches? Can he get there on the ground? They convert on third down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, I love the beginning of this drive. Another first down right there, another quality run, and now they've got something going. Listen, when you've got a drive like this as a quarterback, you just get in there and continue to motivate your guys. It seems like everything is at their disposal. The line's doing a nice job. I bet you they're going to get to the passing game pretty quickly. Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what.
Touchdown, Panthers! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. He lets it go. He's got a man down the middle. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bam, complete.
And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up second and goal.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the Mountaineers back on top.
Chris, you're always going to take the touchdown, and that's a clutch possession to get in the end zone. But there's a little time left here on that opposite sideline. If I'm the quarterback, I'm thinking to myself, you bet. Give me the rock. Give me a chance.
They still need this extra point to top. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Your worst-case scenario, go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's second and 3. And the Panthers now will take a timeout, their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up second and 3. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He is playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on his shoulders the rest of the way.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Mountaineers' offense is on the field to get it started in overtime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got an opening here. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not one, not two, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
Now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, I love the idea of going to the big tight end here down the field, but this is just elite coverage, and I know it's tough to bat it away when you're going to the big tight end, but watch him elevate there and get that ball out of the air.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. 3rd and long in obvious 4-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for 1st and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay.
Oh, and it's a huge overtime interception. That's it, game over. The defense makes the decisive play to win it in overtime. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.